wonderful friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a Christmas gift guide. In this guide I have chosen gifts that I think would be either suited to a person who has a disability or is a wheelchair user, or gifts that you can give your family and friends and all enjoy together. I've chosen some companies that are disabled owned businesses, and some of the items that I have chosen I actually have in my own Amazon shop, which is linked down below. So the way I think this video is going to run, I'm going to run with main presents, I'm going to do tree presents, and then I'm going to do some stocking fillers as well. Not only that, I've come up with some great gift ideas that won't even cost you a penny. So keep watching and let's have a look at main present ideas. Okay, no, it's not alive and it is 100% faux before we start, okay? Now this is one of the best presents that I have ever received. This was from my sister a couple of years ago, and this is a faux husky fur blanket. But not only that, it's electric with 5 different temperature options. It can be left on for an hour and then it turns itself off, or it can be left on up to 9 hours. And when I am achy, I am spoonless, I am feeling horrendous and I just want some sort of comfort and warmth, this blanket is amazing. I put it on and it heats up in seconds. And it's big enough for Daisy and I to fit under, and then Sean can also squeeze his little toes underneath as well. But yeah, Daisy and I are always fighting over this. Not only am I fighting Daisy over this blanket, I'm also fighting old Bindi. She loves this blanket too. I can't stress how amazing this blanket is. There is a link in the description box if you want to go and check it out. Now, as I said, this is a main present in my opinion. It's quite expensive, but I do have a cheaper option as well. It's not faux, but it is still an electric blanket. I do have that one as well. It is just as good, still really warm, still really cozy. It's just not quite as big and it's not faux fur, but a great option. The next main present that I have come up with, and it is definitely a main present in my opinion, is a Nintendo Switch. I was a little bit apprehensive to get this last year for Daisy, but as a family we have enjoyed it and played it constantly throughout the year, through lockdown. Not only that, there are sort of physical games that I wouldn't normally be able to play, but through doing it on the Nintendo Switch you still get a little bit of a buzz, you're still doing a little bit of movement, you've still got that competitive fun element to it as well, and you're all playing together as a family indoors in the comfort of your own home. I mean, can it get any better than that? We absolutely love this. Not only that, Daisy can hook it up to the TV, or she can take it away and play it with friends, and yeah, it's just a fantastic option. Are you alright there, baby? Now, if you're looking to buy someone sort of like a more sophisticated, grown-up kind of gift, something that I have been loving, and I didn't even know I needed it, is my Nespresso coffee pod machine. It's one of the basic models. It is very slimline, it fits neatly into my kitchen, it hardly requires any cleaning, which is fantastic because you're not using up any energy. One coffee machine that we had years ago required so much cleaning, it was like looking after a pet. But this one is so easy. You just put your pods in, press a button, off you go, and you have got the most gorgeous coffee. So now I thought we would dive under the tree. Under the tree. So gifts you can put under the tree. As you know, I have done a whole video on the Fora products. Fora, they do cups, cup holders and bags that attach to your wheelchair with a magnetic docking system. I won't talk about it too much because I will leave a link to the video somewhere here, and you can have a look at these absolutely gorgeous wheelchair bags and wheelchair attachments. They're really classy, they're really sleek, and really have a high-end quality designer feel to them. So if you want to buy someone something rather classy, a little bit different for their wheelchair, one of these products would be fantastic. Now, if for whatever reason the Fora bags aren't for you, how about looking into the Pika Pack? I have done a whole video on these before, so please be sure to go and check those out so I'm not repeating myself all the time. But these are an under the seat wheelchair bag. They slip under your seat and they're super, super convenient. I have one on every chair that I have. On my Batek chair, I have got like a slimline little one with Allen keys and puncture repair kind of things in, and that's perfect and it doesn't get in the way of the docking system. And then on my main day chair, I have the large Pika Pack. Pika Pack is a German word for stuffed or really, really full, and inside it's got lots and lots of compartments as well. Now, another wheelchair attachment that I thought that I would chat to you about is the lap stacker. Some of you may be already familiar with the lap stacker. It is owned by a guy called Mike Brown, who has got Instagram page Adaptify. I featured on his podcast and he is an absolutely awesome all-round guy, and one day I would love to go over to New Zealand and meet Mike. That's if Mike wants to meet me, obviously. Now, what is the lap stacker? I'm sure you're dying to know. Yeah, this is a really, really handy product. It is a little bit on the pricey side. Would definitely say it's a sort of a main, more expensive present under the tree kind of thing, but in the long run it's going to be saving you money because you're not going to be dropping your precious MacBook on the floor. Unfortunately, at the moment we can't figure a way for it to fit under my chair with my folding frame. When you go onto the website, the lap stacker would have a drop down menu and you put in the make and model of your chair and you can see if it is compatible. A bit like the Fora products which I showed you earlier. Also want to point out that with the lap stacker, Mike is a paraplegic, so he is a disabled owned business. Now for your little ones under the tree, how about one of the diversity ranged Barbie toys? I absolutely love the wheelchair Barbie. I have been trying to buy one for quite a while, but I'm having some issues trying to get one shipped to me. But yes, I'm definitely in the process of getting one. She comes in a really cool wheelchair and she comes with her own ramp too. You can choose her hair colour, and there are lots of other toys in that range of diversity as well. I think there is some with prosthetic legs and different skin conditions, and I just think it is fantastic to have toys like that that children can play with that represent them, because obviously growing up I didn't have anything like that, so I just thought that there was something wrong with me and it wasn't something to be proud of and it wasn't something to be celebrated with. But to have one of those toys to be able to play around and do whatever you want to do and be whatever you want to be, I think is fantastic and very important in a child's life. Next one to go under the tree, as I've shown you, we have had the Nintendo Switch. Two of the games which we absolutely love is the Sonic at the Olympics. Love it. Love how we can get together and play that, and Mario Kart I absolutely love. Do leave me your recommendations down below. For this next one, I can't actually show you exactly what it is because it is for one of my relatives, but this is a print from my friend called Chloe Ball Hopkins, and she is over on Instagram. I'll leave her details down below, but she does a lot of artwork and prints, and I think she's absolutely fantastic. She's also has a disability, so she is a disabled owned business, and I think it would be great if we could all get together and support each other during this time and during Christmas. Another great book, you could either put this under the tree or in the stocking. We'll move over to stocking fillers in just a minute. Now this is Sinead Burke, Break the Mold. This book I cannot recommend highly enough. I did a little bit of a promo over on my Instagram on this book, but reading it I just felt so connected with it. I agreed with everything she felt and it really, really resonated with me. It's really great for children who may have a disability and are growing up and going through school, and it helps them to encourage them to believe in themselves. Not only that, I think it's great for adults to read as well. It's very, very basic, but it really speaks from the heart, and I felt like this book believes in you when maybe other people don't believe in you. It's got little exercises in it too to help you sort of mind map and reach your goals, and no matter what you want to be, no matter what you want to do, this book believes in you, and that's something that sometimes I didn't have when I was at school growing up. So I really highly recommend that even if you just check it out, I don't think you would be disappointed. It's really, really great. Alright, let's do some stocking fillers. Now these are amazing. I don't have any left because I was using these when I was filming yesterday. I was filming with ITV, so I was out in the cold all day. And these are little heat pads that you can put some into your shoes, and these ones you can put in your pocket, and they heat up and keep your hands warm for up to 8 hours in the shoes, 10 hours in the hand ones. Whenever I put these up on my Instagram or on my YouTube, I either get stories of people saying, these are fantastic, they're the best things I've ever bought, or I get, oh my god, these are awful, I had third-degree burns from these. So please make sure that you read them carefully. They do get hot. If you don't have feeling or you have any skin issues, these might not be for you. So again, it's down to your own discretion, and I can't accept any responsibility if you purchase these. But for me personally, game changing. Here are some games that we enjoy as a family. Again, great stocking fillers for over the festive period. Uno, who doesn't love a game of Uno? Even I can play it. I can't really do maths, but I get this one. I love Uno, and I also love Dobble. It kind of has like 4 games in one. It's almost like a spot the difference kind of one, but you kind of got to use your brain a bit. But yeah, we love this one. Let me know down below which games you love at Christmas, and let me know if you've tried Dobble before. I know some of you have. How about one of these guys for a cute little stocking filler? This is Pip, he is Daisy's, and on one side he's super, super happy. And then on the other side, he is not super, super happy. He's so cute though. These are fantastic. Daisy absolutely loves him. And you know, if you have communication difficulties, maybe autism, I know I struggle in the mornings sometimes, so if I don't want Sean to bother me, then I can leave him on my pillow like this, and he knows to stay away. Now the next thing I wanted to do is to suggest some ideas that may not even cost you a penny, or maybe sort of like upcycling type situations. So I've shown you in a video previously my DIY hack for making a foot muff. Again, I won't go into all of the details, but be sure to check those out. But this is what I like to call my wrap and roll. This was my old coat. We cut off the arms, we sewed it up, and now I put it over my legs, and I can tuck it in, and I stay nice and warm and dry when I'm going out. And it was a godsend yesterday when I was filming in the rain. So if you could maybe offer your skills to help sew. I actually had to get my neighbour to help me with this, and we sort of did sort of like an exchange type deal. We helped each other out there. This would make a fantastic present. Another thing you could potentially do is bake something and put them in cute little cellophane bags or paper bags and tie them up with a little bit of string. You can do that as a family and then give the gifts to people. You could make bath bombs. And you could offer your time. My gran, she had Parkinson's, and in the latter stages she really struggled to paint her nails. So sometimes I would go in and I would help her paint her nails. There are so many creative things that you could potentially do for people, even just maybe having a conversation over Skype. Yeah? I've got a present for you. I'll show you in just a minute. And last but no means least, what about our furry friends? We couldn't resist this. We saw this in Primark. You just thread the dog's collar through this and it says Santa's little helper. So we're going to give this to Bindi. We picked this up from Primark actually. Very much doubt I'll ever get to Primark again this year. But I'm sure they've got similar things like this online. And if I can find one to put in my shop, I'll put one down below for you because I know lots of you are dog lovers out there and have dogs of your own. Guys, I really hope this video has been useful to you, as I hope that I have covered kind of like as many options as I possibly can and as many budgets as I possibly can as well. If you have any suggestions of something you are really loving, please feel free to drop them down below, and thank you so much for supporting me and supporting other disabled businesses, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!